A long time ago in Israel, there was a prophet named Elijah, a man who spoke boldly for God. At that time, many people in Israel had turned away from the Lord and were worshiping a false god named Baal. King Ahab and his wife Jezebel encouraged this false worship, and hundreds of prophets of Baal led the people astray. Elijah challenged them on Mount Carmel. He called together the people of Israel and said, "How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him." To prove who the true God was, Elijah proposed a test. He and the prophets of Baal would each prepare a sacrifice on an altar, but they would not set fire to it. Instead, they would call upon their God, and whichever God answered by sending fire from heaven, he would be the true God. The prophets of Baal went first. From morning until noon they shouted, "Baal, answer us!" They danced, cried aloud, and even cut themselves until their blood flowed. But there was no answer. No fire came. Elijah mocked them, saying, "Shout louder! Maybe your God is asleep or traveling." Still, nothing happened. Then it was Elijah's turn. He repaired the Lord's altar, placed the sacrifice on it, and even poured water over the wood 3 times until everything was soaking wet. Then he prayed simply, "Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant." Immediately, fire fell from heaven. It burned up the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, the soil, and even the water in the trench around the altar. The people fell to the ground and cried, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" It was a great victory for Elijah and for the name of the Lord. But soon after, Queen Jezebel heard about it. Instead of turning to God, she became furious because her false prophets had been defeated. She later sent Elijah a message, "By this time tomorrow, I will make sure you are dead." Elijah's courage melted. This mighty prophet, who had once stood strong before crowds, now felt weak and alone. He ran into the wilderness, his heart heavy with fear. After walking a whole day through the dry desert, he finally collapsed under the shade of a broom tree, a small, scraggly tree with thin branches. There, under the tree, Elijah whispered a prayer of defeat. "I have had enough, Lord. Take my life. I am no better than my ancestors." Tears stained his face as he curled up beneath the branches. The weight of life was too much. Exhausted, he fell asleep. But while Elijah slept, something beautiful happened. An angel of the Lord came quietly and touched him on the shoulder. "Get up and eat," the angel said gently. Elijah opened his eyes and, to his surprise, saw freshly baked bread on hot stones and a jar of cool water right beside him. Weary, he ate and drank, then lay back down, still overwhelmed. The angel returned a second time, touched him again and said, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." This time, Elijah obeyed. He ate the bread and drank the water, and it gave him strength far beyond ordinary food. With God's nourishment, he walked 40 days and 40 nights across the wilderness until he reached Mount Horeb, the mountain of God. There in a cave, Elijah waited. He experienced a mighty wind, an earthquake, and a fire, but God was not in them. Finally, Elijah heard a gentle whisper. It was in that soft, quiet voice that Elijah found God's presence, reminding him that he was never alone. And this is where Elijah's story speaks to us today. Just like him, we may expect life's answers to come in loud, powerful ways. but often they come in quiet moments of rest, renewal, and gentle guidance. When life feels too heavy and you want to give up, remember Elijah. Rest, regain your strength, and keep going. Your journey is not over yet.